Five. Five. They will try to escape from the rivers. You pursue them. Pursue them. Don't leave them. Pursue them. Don't care about your stamina. Pursue them. Don't let them escape. And now see what happens. Prince Bagratian's co-op survives. He goes to the bridge, but he survives. I have a question for you all now out there. Where's the bridge? The bridge is broken. The bridge is destroyed. And now these donos don't have anywhere to retreat from. Because here is Marshal Grouchy's scope. At the center is the Marshal Mortier's scope. And then at the right is the Marshal Lamb's scope. Where will you escape from now? The Alu River? From the Alu River, you guys will probably, half of you will drown. And yes, that will happen. Napoleon charged, destroyed their cohesion, broke down the bridge. Look, where's the bridge? Broke the bridge, told Marshal Ney to surround the bridge, and then told Marshal Grouchy, Marshal Mortier, Marshal Lannes, Marshal Grouchy, Mortier, Marshal Lannes to charge to charge the Russian army, because they only have one sigh of relief. That is the river, where half of them will drown. So when the Russians try to escape, half of them drown. Half of them become prisoners. Half of them drown. Only Prince Bagratians and a few other corps escape out the French pursuit. Look, Prince Bagration, General Palatov, General Joskolov, and General Overov escape, but the others, a lot more escaped. Like a lot more Russian troops escaped, but I can't speak. A lot of them drowned, and a lot of them got imprisoned, and it was a clear victory for Napoleon. Napoleon got about 7,000 casualties. 7,000. The Russians got 14,000. Double the casualties. And I'll tell you that he has gotten himself a clear victory by an image. This is the image post battle of, hey, hello. This is after the Battle of Friedland, where, Napoleon destroys the Russian army. And look how he's got a clear victory. No one's on the floor. Everything is okay. And now you you compare the Battle of Eylau with the Battle of Friedland. It's such a big difference. Napoleon got so many casualties in Battle of Eylau, but in the Battle of Friedland, he destroyed the Russian army. And then the Russian Tsar does a peace treaty at Tilsit. What I'm saying? Tilsit. Does a peace treaty in Tilsit, where he states that he was responsible for the war. He pays the war reparations, of course, but most of all, he becomes a friend of the French Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte. He gets a Tsar Alexander the First or second, I don't remember. Goes and becomes a friend with Napoleon Bonaparte. So now France has Russia, the French have Russia as an ally. And then what happens? The fourth coalition has ended because the fourth coalition has ended. Why? Prussia has completely lost. Russia has completely lost. Russia has completely lost. And Britain also does a peace treaty. What? Britain also does a peace treaty. Britain also does a peace treaty, and he signs this peace treaty as well. The fourth coalition has ended. What happens after the fourth coalition? After the fourth coalition, Napoleon makes a Grand Duchy of Warsaw, which is actually Poland, a semi-independent Poland, a French revolutionary state known as Grand Duchy of Warsaw, and he also makes a Confederation of the Rhine. The Confederation of the Rhine the Confederation of the Rhine is a small confederation of small German states. So basically, he has stolen the influence of Prussia in German states, and he has stolen the influence of Russia. He has stolen the influence of Russia in Russian Poland, because back then Poland wasn't a thing. It was it was a province with Russia. It was a province in Russia, but now Russian influence on Poland is now on Poland, or we can say Grand Duchy of Warsaw, is nothing. So now another war will take place. Another war will happen in the Napoleonic Wars, but it will be on a different venue. Stay tuned for that one. And bye.